Hi everyone, welcome. My name is Dora, aka Fuchsia Soul. This is my second video to my Eyeshadow Roulette series. If you didn't catch my intro video, I was focusing on 4 different shades that I randomly selected for my entire eyeshadow collection, including any shades that are already in projects, including pressed glitters, yes, which I don't include in my Pan Those Eyeshadows. And the goal was to only use them once over that time period of 2 weeks. So what I'm going to do now in this video is I'm going to talk you through those 4 different looks that I created, and then I'm going to roll some new eyeshadows to focus on over the coming 2 weeks, and then I'm also going to show you one complete look including all of those 4 new shades. So I recorded most of this late last night already, please bear with me. I had to be really quiet. I was also really tired. My son was asleep and yeah, I couldn't like make so much noise and my words were just like jumbled all over. But anyway, I'm gonna insert that video now and I hope you enjoy. The top one is Luster, so that's a pressed glitter, and it comes from a Revolution Pro palette called the New Neutral Blush Palette. And it's this shade here. The second shade was a Frankened Bare Minerals shade, and it looks like this. And then the third shade was this mint colored shimmer from the Doja Cat Visions palette, and it's that first one here. And the final shade came from the Revolution Pro Rockstar palette, and it was the shade Mellow, this one here. Okay, so let me now insert some selfies and talk you through the looks. So the first shade that I opted to work with was the mint shade. And in that look, I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different eyeshadows, powders, plus a 6th one that's like a shimmer stick as a base. And then I set that base with Vine, so with a mint shade all over. Then I used this burgundy shade in the outer corner. I recently had that in my rolling project pan. Actually, all of the shades I used are in projects. All of the extra shades I used are in projects. Apart from this one here, which is what I used in the crease or just sort of above it. I used this shade here, loosened all over the lid. I just sort of dabbed it all over the lid to create that nice gold shimmer reflective effect. And then finally I used this shade here called Light from the Revolution Regeneration palette. I don't know why I'm still looking like I should know this off by heart. It features a lot on here on my channel. The next look, I don't know. It went a bit mad. It reminded me a bit of like, you know, when you paint with watercolors and you have no patience and you don't want to wait for anything to dry, so you just carry on, you just keep adding to the picture, and in the end you just end up with this color of mud. That was the look I was going for. I started off with this taupe cream eyeshadow. I won't show you because I have it in my rolling project pan, so I don't want to show the progress on it. But let me cover that up. But yeah, it's this color here. So that is a cream eyeshadow as my base. And then I used Mellow, that shade that I selected last time, all over the lid. And then I used Clearing here above my crease. And then I used this shade on the outer corner. And then, I don't know, I just got massive thought. Let me rescue this. So I used this shade here, so this sort of rose shimmer, I dabbed it all over my lid. Oh, and then this next one, that was my favorite one. I was in like a really, kind of like a foul, emotional, not so great mood that day. And I just had like a late night makeup session before bed, and it was amazing. Like, something about these colors just made me so happy. And then I played around with it and started taking lots of selfies, and I was like, oh my god, I think I've literally found my birthday look. I think this is what I'm gonna wear. I'm gonna be celebrating into my birthday. It's you can tell if you're not new here, you know that I'm excited about my birthday. I'm always excited about my birthday. But yeah, it's a German custom to celebrate into your birthday, and also because I was born so close to midnight, basically my solar return. So when the sun is at the exact point where it was, at the exact degree in Taurus when I was born, my birthday technically is a day earlier, if that makes sense. So I'm celebrating this year. It's a big one. If you're new here, please subscribe to my channel and bring me up to 40 subscribers. That's my goal. I don't know if I'm going to make it, but if you're going to help me to reach that, thank you so much. But yeah, I love this look a lot. And I think it's literally just because I started mixing these brown shimmer. Which one did I use? Luster. I used Luster for that one. And I just wanted to pair that with something shimmery and pink and really bright and just warm and oh yes. So I started that one out with this e.l.f. No But Shimmer Stick in the shade Rose Gold, and then I put Venus on top all over the lid, which is this one here, and that's from the Revolution Constellation palette. And then I used a shade called Spoilt from another Revolution palette, this one here, which is the New Neutral Passion palette. I used that on the outer corner. This is in my Do Deep Hand My Battleship project over on Instagram. I'll leave some links if you wanted to check it out, you know. Yeah, like I said, most of these shades are already, apart from that pink one I showed you, they're all in other projects as well. I just wanted to like get more use out of what I already had, and like it was like an infusion of fun and color and glitter into what I'm normally working on, because it can get so boring if you're just always constantly focusing on the same stuff. So yeah, anyway, Spot went on the outer corner, and then I dabbed Luster on top. I think I might have used Light again, or maybe it was, I have a feeling it could have been this one as well on the inner corner. I can't remember now, I didn't write it down. Okay. But yeah, that was just such a nice reminder that applying your makeup just for fun, even if you're gonna wash it off like 10 minutes later, can be like really, like it put me in such a good mood. And then for that final look, I started out with the e.l.f. No But Shimmer Stick in Rose Gold again, and then I used Lucent again all over my lid. And then the Bare Minerals Wonderment one on the outer corner and sort of above my crease. Yes. And I like that one too. Yeah, it was really fun, and I honestly can't wait to carry on with this. All right, but let's do the fun thing now and roll in some new shades. I've updated my spreadsheet. We're now rolling 4 numbers between 1 and 207. I haven't taken out any shades that have already been in the first video, but I have taken out shades that I have now literally taken out of their pan, so they don't exist anymore. All right, so I'll try and do this in a bit more of a visible manner. The last one was terrible. Okay, 4 shades. Number 81, number 139, number 44, and number 205. Let's see what they are. Okay, I've looked up the shades. Out of those 4, 2 of them I know exactly what they are, and the other 2 are gonna be a mystery. Okay. Let's start with the first one. It comes from the Prince palette, Urban Decay, and it is the shade Endorphin Machine, which is this gold one here in the middle. Let me take a swatch. I've never swatched this one. Again, a pristine one. There you go. It looks like this. Ooh, nice and shiny. Very nice texture. It might be a bit too yellow for me, but I think I can work with it. Maybe combine it with pinks. Yeah, pinks. I think that's what I'm gonna do. We'll see. The next one comes from this palette, which is the Revolution Marvelous Mattes palette. Yes, there's some Franken shades in here, but it is this light blue one here. And I think the last time I used it was a while ago, over a year for sure. Yeah, it's quite nicely pigmented, I would say, and quite soft. Here we are. Maybe it could be a bit more pigmented, but I'm not complaining. It's a bit of a interesting combo for me. The next shade comes from the Revolution Pro Rockstar palette again, and I have no idea what it is. I mean, last time you saw me open it, I've only swatched that one shade, Mellow, so I've no idea what this one looks like, and I've never swatched it. Exciting. And it is called Playful, so let's see what that is. Wow, okay, it's very, you know, I was hoping it'd be something like nice and shimmery or glittery, but it is just a very plain sort of matte beigey one, but it's in here, you know, it's gonna come out. Just when you hear that word playful, you think of something a bit more fun, right? And I don't love mattes, but yeah, I'm not too unhappy with it. Let me double swatch it. Okay, so 2 mattes, 1 shimmery one. And then the final one is another Bare Minerals Frankenshade. It's gonna be very, very similar to Wonderment, but oh well. It's in the packaging Brave, which I do remember was like a highlightery, shimmery one. So let me see. This is what it looks like on my finger. So yeah, it does have some nice shimmers in there that obviously are really not picking up so much. Oh yeah, maybe you can see that a little bit better. Okay, so color story. Interesting though how these 3 kind of seem to, you know, they could all be from the same palette more or less. And then we've got like one light bluish one again. So that's a parallel, but I'm gonna try and create a look with that tomorrow for you in a minute. And then I'm gonna try and work with these 4 shades over the next couple of weeks, and next time show you some selfies again and talk you through what I've done. I really want to like, yeah, what's missing for me is that warm pink or something more vibrant, something a bit more fun. I'll see what happens. All right then. So, transition time. And here's the finished look. Okay, so here's what I did. I started out using this taupe Maybelline cream eyeshadow all over my lid as a base. And then I set it all with Playful all over my lid. And then I used the Bare Minerals cocktail shade just on the outer corner here. And it's just, you know, barely darker than the other one, Playful. And then I used that blue Revolution matte shade sort of, yeah, above my crease. So I just sort of dabbed it on. I used my fingers actually for this bit, and I just sort of put it on here to create that kind of blue effect. On my lower lash line, I used this NYX eye crayon in the color Emerald City. I'm not going to show you because it is in my 50 Shades of Green project, so I don't want to show you any progress. But yeah, basically I am using it every day, even if it clashes. And then I used this blue shade here to mix it in, and it just like, I don't know if you can see, it made like a really nice sort of teal colored effect lower lash line that I'm not too upset about. Yeah, maybe I have to try that again in the future. And then finally, I used the Urban Decay Endorphin Machine from the Prince palette shade, that gold one here on the inner corner, as I'm sure you can tell. I quite like this look, I have to say. This color combination, I've never experimented with that before. and I wouldn't have ordinarily done that. So yeah, this is nice for me to just play around with different colors, put them together in a way that I wouldn't ordinarily be doing that. And also, like I said, to just, you know, make panning, because yes, working on over 30 shades at the minute, yeah, to just make that more fun. Even if it's just that one day, but like literally the hours of fun that is giving me by just allowing myself to sit down at night and doing like planning my week ahead in makeup. Oh my God, the joy. All right, that's it from me. I'm gonna go now. I hope you're having a fantastic rest of your day or night, wherever you are, whenever you are watching this, all across space and time. So yeah, have a good one, and I'm sending you so much love, and I'll see you in my next video.